Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we have got two Italian lagers. One has been reviewed already and I'm not going to review it again, and we've got a new one from them, and I thought I'd just do a little bit of a comparison at the end of the video to see how it stands up with the other original one. We're off to Birra Moretti. Yes, my favourite Italian brewery. To be honest, I haven't got a favourite Italian brewery because I don't like Italian beers. You got to think, oh well, you're a bit, biased before you try it. Well, I'm hopeful that this will be a nice surprise. This beer, So the beer we're going to do is Birra Moretti Salida. Now, I hope I pronounced that right. Salida. This is an unfiltered lager, apparently, and it's clocking in at 4 points. Gotta get me spectacles. 4.8. That's how. God, I'm bloody blind, aren't I? 4.8% unfiltered premium lager with a hint of Italian sea salt. Not just any sea salt, but Italian. So how the hell do they work that out for starters? Because sea salt is in the sea, and sea salt is everywhere. So it could be, Spanish sea salt if they want to split hairs. French sea salt. Sea salt is sea salt. What makes Italian sea salt different from the other sea salt is fucking, I haven't got a clue. They must know. Why don't they just put sea salt or Mediterranean sea salt? God, it's already got myself in a... already got myself on a tirade. And of course, we've got the bloke with a sophisticated look about him, with the Freddie Mercury tash and the green suit, drinking his beer. So it says on the back, dive into full flavoured refreshment with Birra Moretti Salida, born from the Italian coast, a medium-bodied premium lager at 4.8% ABV, unfiltered for natural haze and rich with a hint of Italian sea salt. As I'm in the kitchen today, I've got to use this old thing to crack it open with. Do apologise, it's not very professional having one of these, but never mind. There you go, the Birra Moretti Crown. Let's get a whiff. Yeah, I mean, there's a hoppiness there for sure. It's not hitting a maltiness. I'll tell you what, it doesn't smell that bad. It doesn't smell that bad at all. It's not straight maltiness. It's not straight, biscuitiness. It's just got a slight hint of character to it. Okay, so it does, yeah. If they sell this at your local Italian pizza establishment, I expect them to sell it for a fortune. Sell it for a fortune. A lot of their beers, lagers in Italian establishments cost a fortune. About £5 for a 330ml bottle is a disgrace. So, unfiltered. There is a haziness to that, I have to say. There's a slight haziness. I wouldn't say it's too unfiltered. If that's such a way, too unfiltered. Thin and white head, loads of carbonation. Let's get a whiff. Slightly metallicness now. There's the hoppiness which was there, prevalent from the... It's gone slightly. But I'm going to go in. Cheers, everybody. Now, you see, I'm a fan of unfiltered beers. Okay? Big fan of unfiltered beers. Because I think when you unfilter, if you leave a beer as it is, it leaves the goodness in for me. It leaves flavour, the yeasty notes. Do I get yeasty notes? I do get yeasty notes in it. There's a maltiness there, which slightly chewy maltiness, which sounds bizarre, but it's there. Again, the body of the beer. The body of beer is okay. I think it's I think it's okay. Come on, tell them, JB. Don't say you think. Body of the beer is okay. Yeah, it's okay. I have tasted that is worse beers in the supermarket than this. I'll be honest. Is this is this the best Italian beer in the supermarket? Well, I've got to review another one in a minute. As it stands, just in supermarket, because I know Italy do have craft beer, and I know that I have been given a heads up of a bottle shop near me that's doing Italian craft beer, and I'm gonna have to check it out. Coming to this in the supermarket, where does it stand with the other Italian stuff? At the moment, I have to say it's not brilliant. Far from it, because it isn't for an unfiltered lager. It's still not that brilliant. I prefer Stella Artois unfiltered than this. It's okay. Okay. That's the way I look at it. I'll go in again. Mouthfeel is a refreshing, slightly hard mouthfeel on the front end. You're getting the bready, yeasty notes, slight hoppy presence towards the back end, slight hint of pine, not much. Do I get the Italian sea salt, you asked? I couldn't fucking tell you. Maybe. So, that's the Salida Mare. So let's just compare the Salida Mare to or I have to call this now the Authentica, because obviously there only used to be one Birra Moretti, but this is the Authentica. Now, I reviewed this some years ago, and I have to be honest with you, I fucking hated it. I did not think much of it. Obviously, over the years, your taste preferences change. You might find a different perspective on it. You know, the more beers you drink, the more familiarity you have with lagers, it might stand its ground slightly. So, Birra Moretti was founded in Italy in 1850. I've got to get my bloody glasses on. This is not a prop. I really need these glasses. In 1859 by Luigi Moretti, and today the golden beer is known around the world for its quality and taste. I don't think it's known around the world for its quality and taste, because believe you me, I've seen plenty of beer reviewers who absolutely hate it. So, let's crack it open. Let's crack it open. Let's just get a whiff. Yeah, you can see it's unfiltered. It's slightly stronger than it's 4.6. It's 4.8. That this is 4.6. It's slightly. You can tell this is basically the same beer, I think, which will be just filtered. Let's pour it out anyway. Let's have a look at it. You know, I have had some criticism in the past when I do the Spanish stuff, the Italian stuff, that have an agenda, and I can totally understand people thinking that I do, but I don't, because at the end of the day, I think you just want a great beer from these countries, and there is some little nuggets in Spain. Like I say, I think we've got one here with that one. I think for me, that one is one. If someone gave me a tenner and say buy some Italian beer, I think I'll just buy that. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. Coming to this, now this is universally renowned Italian swill, as they say. As you can see, that it's gold in colour. Let's get a whiff. It's slightly more metallic. I'm going to go in anyway. Cheers. It's a little bit cardboardy for me. It does feel cardboardy. But I think it's one of these beers. The mouthfeel, slightly metallic maltiness. The mouthfeel for me, slight refreshing quality. I think something like this is a beer a little bit like Mare. You know, it has its place. In the UK, if you want a great tasting beer, you go for your craft beers. I'm sorry, but you do. If you're into your lagers, the unfiltered lagers offer, in taste notes, the best for me. Okay, because they've still got the goodness in them. Filtered beers for me, I just think you just take a lot of that taste out, and they do tend to be a little bit generic. Coming to this, what do I think of it after the reappraisal of what I said about it years ago? It's cold, it's wet. There's nothing there which is disgusting. It's slightly generic. It's just generic. Generic lager. There's nothing brilliant about it. You know, it's still not a beer I would drink. It's just feels like a really cheap pair of shoes. You know, going to this though, more yeast present, slightly more hoppy presence for me. So far, I've got another Italian beer to do after this. For me, the Salida is a lot better than the original Moretti. That's all I can say about it. If you want a good... Now, that is available in all forms now. 4-packs, I think cans now, big 660s. For me, that is better than that, but it's not great. It's not great. It's just something that you can put up with more than that. For me, that is very much metallic, generic, cardboardy, that type of thing. So, boys and girls, 12 minutes talking about Birra Moretti. Can't believe that. Usually I'll just say, someone ever asks me about Birra Moretti, I say, shit, and that's it, conversation over. And to be honest, they're not great, but the Salida Mare for me, I've had better. It's okay. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments. Any Birra Moretti connoisseurs out there, I apologise. It is just my own personal opinion, and everybody has got an opinion. See you on the next one. Bib bib.